$31 books from one thrift store. Got some really good stuff in here, guys. There are multiple books going for over 20. There was one even going for about $40. $35, $40. I got at least 8 or 10 books over $20. And a few over 30. So this was a heck of a haul. So this week is going well. This is my first day at trying to source a lot of books, and I was able to hit one thrift store, and I hadn't been there in about 5 weeks or so, and they had a lot of books, a lot of new books that weren't there before, and I was able to get 31 books. So for me, that's great out of one thrift store. There were some yard sales, estate sales I wanted to go to, but I just don't have the time. I might drop by one after I go pick up my son, so me and him might go hit up one and we'll see if there's anything there. They said there might be some records or CDs. But I am focused on books to try to hit my goal of 200 books a week. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna do it this week, but I already got 18 on Tuesday and 31 today, so that is 49 books already. So here's all of the books I got today. And total I have about another 12 or so about 60 plus books that I just need to list and ship out, or 49 in one shipment, and then start creating a new one. So not bad, around 60 plus for the week, and I still have Saturday to go, which is today, but I'm going to be doing some yard sales, estate sales, and possibly a thrift store. Saturday, I hope that I can at least duplicate what I did today, being 30. Putting at least 30, 40, maybe 50. Depends, totally depends on the yard sales and estate sales, if they have books, of course. But if I go to a thrift store, I'm going to be focusing on the books there. We'll see what I can do on Saturday. Another thing, because I know some people have been mentioning this, is I bought a Bluetooth scanner on eBay 2 days ago. So I should be getting it hopefully today, Friday, if not by Saturday, because it's being shipped from pretty close by to where I live, at least in the same state. Shouldn't take too long. So I'm gonna have the Bluetooth scanner, which is the KDC 200i, I believe. And as far as I understand, I'll be able to sync it up with my cell phone and be able to use it with whichever app I'm using to scan. Hopefully I can use it with the Amazon Seller app, not just FBA Scan, which has now become my backup. So that'll help, and I'm gonna figure out a way to affix it to the back of my cell phone case. Velcroed to the back so I can just point and it'll pop up on the phone. That's the idea. So I haven't used it yet. I need to set it up, and that'll be fun. That's just moving along in the direction of being a little faster for sourcing, so that I can try to hit these bigger weekly sourcing goals. I just want to show a few books that I found. This one here, Wounded by Love, is a $20 book. Spent $1 on this. So about half the books, maybe a little more than half, were half off because there was a tag sale or color tag sale today. So that was good. Some of these ones that are 20 bucks and up vary based on rank and how often they sell. So this one, for instance, would you think that this would be worth anything? You were right, Mr. Karras. It's a thin book. It's going for 20 bucks. The rank is about 1.6 million, so it's not selling super fast, but it's selling enough, has a steady demand. This one here, Thomas Jefferson Education for Teens, another pretty thin book, and this one actually spent $2 on, but it is going for $20 and up, so that's still worth it for 2 bucks. And I can't remember the rank, but I think the lowest FBA, and there were 6 FBA offers, was 20 bucks. So that's going to be good money. This book, this is the third time that I found it. It is by Kiyosaki, The Business of the 21st Century. The rank is always below 10,000 whenever I look it up. Again, it was 6,000 something. And this time the lowest FBA offer is about 19 bucks. And this one I got for $2 again. So around 20 bucks I'll be able to sell it. And after fees it'll be about like 13. So make about 11 bucks off of it, off of $2, not bad. This is a fast seller, especially if you price it competitively at one of the lower offers. And I'm just surprised by how many I'm finding consistently, and it sells fast. So maybe one day I'll find a box of like 20 of them so that I can slowly feed them to Amazon and have consistent sales. We'll see. This, if you saw this, would you think that it was worth something? There are no incurable diseases by Dr. Richard Schulze's 30-day intensive cleansing and detoxification program. Anytime I see a thin book, first of all, I always look it up. But then if it's about something a little bit niche, it's a little bit, It's not like wacky science or anything like that. I mean, it's cleansing and detoxification. A detox program. Something like this does stand out to me. So I would always look these kind of things up. It was $1.50. But this one here is between $35 to $40, legitimate price. And I can't remember what the sales rank was. It wasn't too bad. Again, these thin books, I've mentioned this before in other videos. I find a lot of thinner books that go for really good money. So just because it's a small book doesn't mean you can't make 30, 40 bucks off of it or sell it for that much. And here was another one called Karate School, which is going for $20. It's a bit of a bigger one. It's not too heavy, but a little bit more, takes a little bit more space. And this one was $1.99, but 50% off, so it was $1. And again, its lowest FBA offer is 20 bucks, and it's going for that money, definitely. It's not moving super fast, but it should sell pretty quickly. Found some good stuff. I was pleasantly surprised that I was able to find 31 books and that I found a good amount of valuable ones, over $20. And some of the other ones that I found here are $3 to $5 profit. Most of those were $1 off, so those are mostly about $1 each. And a lot of them are fast sellers. I found a few under 10,000. I even found one under 1,000 that sells extremely fast, which I've sold before, a fiction book. This is the kind of sourcing outcome that I like, to find a good amount of books over 20 bucks that are not going to take me a year to sell. At least they shouldn't. They should take more like 3 to 6 months, at most 9 months for a few of them, but most of them within 3 to 6 months, maybe sooner. And then also having a good amount of fast sellers that are going to make me a nice $3 to $4 profit off of $1 invested. Now this thrift store is a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones. A lot of the books are $1.99, so that's why I take advantage of the tag sales there and try to look for the ones that are one of the two colors, so that I can take advantage of that discount, because I don't like paying $2, but if it's going for 15 to 20 bucks or more, then I don't mind paying $1.50 to $2. But $3 on the other hand, it has to go for a little bit more money for it to be worth it. But I also like to think of it as if it wasn't a book and I invested $2 to $3, but I made 3 to 4 times my money back, would I do it? Well, it depends on how fast it would sell. That's why if it's a book and it's going to take 6 to 9 months to sell, then that doesn't make as much sense to me to invest $3 into it. If it's going to sell within a couple months or a couple weeks, then I'm definitely going to do it. I don't mind spending $3 on a book if it's going to be good profit and sell fast. And if it's not going to sell fast, then it's going to sell for a lot of money. It's a lot of work to try to source more books, but I don't mind the work, and I want to get in a lot of books over the next couple months. So hopefully in the next couple months I can get in a couple thousand books. That would be awesome. And as I was scanning, I was mostly using the Amazon Seller app and then using FBA Scan as a backup in case something went wrong, or to use Camel. So everything was going fine, and then I got to the very end, so the last bookshelf literally, and the last couple of shelves, and then I tried FBA Scan, and it showed me this message to say, oh, call our toll-free number or go visit our pricing page, basically saying that my 30-day trial was up. So it literally ended right then, and while I was using it, about 10 minutes before, the Amazon app, it wasn't getting the internet connection, but FBA Scan was. So it's something kind of weird with the seller app. So I couldn't use it, so I had to use FBA Scan, and then that went out on me. So even if you have two, you might have some issues. Of course, once I pay the $10 a month, then I won't have an issue. I'm looking forward to getting the scanner. Hopefully the scanner arrives today, and so I can figure out how to hook it up, and then tomorrow I can use it. But I need to get Velcro to make it all simple and neat. Even though I can go faster with scanning, with showing the results, I still have to make a decision based on the results. The scanner is going to probably help, I would imagine. Most of the books that I'm looking up have barcodes, so that'll take a little bit less time. Having to touch the scan icon on either app, have it come up, have it scan, and have it show the results. So it'll probably save, I don't know, 3 to 5 seconds per scan, which if I'm doing 100 scans is a lot, and would make me finish a thrift store or a yard sale much quicker, which makes sense. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it works and is smooth. As always, remember, keep booking.